Hi, my name is Dani Marti and I'm a game developer, and I'm working on a game called Lobo, and it's an action adventure game inspired by The Last of Us and Diablo, so it has some action adventure ingredients and some RPG ingredients as well. I wanted to show here the latest update since the last devlog, and this month I have been working mostly on UI. So here you can see the first thing I do usually when I design my UI, obviously it's I lay out all my stuff. I have a note here, and I usually like before doing anything, I kind of with a pencil I like to block out my screens, and then when I have a clear idea of what I want, then I jump into Illustrator. So this is kind of my process. And I like to have a very clear idea of what I want before jumping into Unreal, because as you know probably, Unreal Engine, it's a little bit hard to work with UI. Well, actually any game engine. So here you can see the different modules I have for my inventory. I have slots, I have the different state for when you hover over an icon. I have the information panel, and here so I have the whole UI design for the inventory. What happens when you hover over an item, more slot designs for the equipment, icons with different states, and then I have the quest here with different states as well. So hover, semi-complete, and complete. The quest notification system for in-game, so when we are playing, if we got a new quest or the quest got updated or completed. So the different states for everything, that's the same. And finally, well, not finally, but the thing that I have been working on, and it's working already in game, it's the dialogue or the message system. So when we talk to somebody talks to us, we are gonna get this kind of design. And here I have just like a lighter background, so to see if this is still working. So now I know, okay, in my game I cannot have like really bright backgrounds or like orangey-ish floor, because it's gonna be like really hard to read, for example, here. And the last thing I have been working on, but this is not in game yet, it's the skill system. So here you can see the design, the different icons, and it has 3 different categories, and then you're gonna be able to choose what skill you want to upgrade and improve. So once the design is kind of clear, I like to jump into Unreal Engine, and I'm gonna just show you how things look. So let's start with the UI for the inventory. This is the quest, and then skills and system, they don't work yet, so I don't have anything to show there. I'm using a controller, that's why all the icons are showing the input for the. But if I switch to the keyboard, it should update. So now if I go to the inventory, you can see I'm getting like the icons for the input for the keyboard. So I switch again to the controller. I mean, the game is designed for controller. I'm gonna support keyboard just in case, but it's meant to be played with a controller. So let's grab everything. Have apples, we have cheese, bread, and some mushrooms. And these mushrooms, I cannot pick them right now because they are tied up to a quest. So here I should have like some kind of messaging that says this item is not available right now or something like this, but this is something that I will add later. So now if I open my inventory, you can see I have all my items here, And if I press the letter B, I can toggle the information. So you have a bigger icon, some description that it's important for the lore of the game, and then the information. So in this case, this is a poisonous mushroom, so it's gonna kind of remove heal points from your health, and obviously has a 0 value if you want to sell it. But if we go to the apple, in this case it has 5 heal points and the value is 0 as well. Well, I still have to work on those items, but what I want to show you here is the weapons, because now I can equip the weapon, and as you can see here, if I press the right trigger, I can jump to the equipment area, and then I can I can move or navigate through the different slots, and then the character zooms into that specific area, and I can as well rotate the character so I can see better what kind of weapon I'm equipping. If I go back to the inventory and I choose to toggle information for that sword, it's gonna give me all the information, but on the right side we're gonna get this like small panel there with the comparison, so you can see, okay, that weapon in the inventory has 5 more points of damage, 5 more points of lifespan, and 9 less points of durability. So I'm just gonna equip it, and as you can see, equip it, and then the comparison with the other one, so you can see like it's working the opposite. So this is the inventory part. Let's talk about the quest system. And the quest system is very interesting because it's very close working with the dialogue. So here I put a trigger just to get one of the first quests. So when we start the game, we want to have this quest that is called morning routine, that is just a quest to teach you how the quest system works. So now if I go to the quest system, I can see I have an icon there, so I have one quest active, and this quest has one objective, so I have 0 of 1. And here we have a generic description of the main quest and then a description for the mission. So in this case, it's telling us that we have to talk to Grandma before we leave, and there is Grandma there. And obviously right now the game looks like very prototype, but the idea is once all the core mechanics are working perfectly, then I'm gonna start, making the characters and changing all the, like creating the levels, all of that stuff. So if we talk to Grandma, now we can see here the dialogue system, and this dialogue is a bit long because it's the first dialogue we have. I want you to know Grandma and understand the relationship between them. So it just, a little bit longer. And then she gave us a new quest, so you can see it there. And if we keep talking, at the end of the conversation, the quest that we were given, it's complete now. So I can go to the quest now, and you can see we have 2 quests. The morning routine is done now. I want to add, I have it designed, I didn't implement it yet, like a little message that says this quest has been completed, just in case, because I think sometimes it's good to be a little bit redundant with information, so you understand very clearly what's going on. So in this case, the mission, it's saying Grandma needs mushroom for dinner, and then we have to go to the forest and gather some. So the first part of the quest here, it's we should go to the forest, and for that I created this trigger here, and then you can see the quest got updated. We can go and jump again to our quest, and now you can see a new mission has been, a new objective has been added, and it says gather edible mushrooms. So let's gather the mushrooms. And you can see on the left it's getting all the quests updated. Obviously now here I have all together, but when you're in game probably you're not gonna get more than 2 or 3 updates, or maybe just 1. And if I go back to the quest log, you can see it has been updated. I want to show you something there. So I don't know if you noticed, but when we finish an objective, if it's not the last one, it doesn't say complete, it just say update, meaning that a new mission, a new objective has been added to the quest. In this case it's saying return home safely, and then I have another trigger here that's supposed to be home, and then yeah, you get the notification there that the quest has been added. So that has been so far the whole progress of this month. I have been working on the saving and loading progress as well, so that's partially working. So if I press the key 9, I'm saving. This is just a shortcut for me to test very quick stuff. And if I go back and restart the game, we should have, we have our, you can see the weapon is already equipped. We have all our inventory and all our quests. So this is working, which is good, because it's usually the saving and loading, it's not very complicated, but it's kind of tedious to do, because you have to keep track of all the, all the things that you want to save. It's a lot of variables. So yeah, that's all for this devlog. I hope you liked it. And if you are interested in the project, you consider subscribing and liking the video, and you can wishlist it as well. It's on Steam. I will leave the link in the description. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next devlog. Bye bye.